and Virgil today. It really is some sad shit. Like very sad. 41 years old. The world is your oyster. You're the guy.
How old are you,
at Louis Vuitton? Which we should talk about the mobbings at Louis Vuitton. I'm 41 as as which is amazing. I just want to say because I look so amazing. I look incredible.
Yes, it does crack a little bit, right. But
just a little bit. The hair dye helps.
Hair dye helps.
Also, what about this beanie? This is a good look for me.
Strong.
Right?
It is really fucking strong. Tim Pool.
I need to actually tip it up. This content there could be nudity and breasts. Did you see that when you jumped down?
Breasts?
Can someone confirm?
Is Nancy
it said this is mature content.
You saw the mature content warning?
Yeah.
I want to be sure before I set the record for uses of the word niggas.
No, come on.
Strictly for my niggas on this on this thing.
I know you're saying that in Mandarin, but
don't give me a chin strap. This is pink. This is my daughter's. These are my daughters.
Rules are, Camille, you got to stop looking at the chats.
I know. I need to know what the people. Because I care about the people. I'm going to be paying attention to the chats.
By the way, I just want to say something to all you people. This link is open. We have not been clever enough to figure out how to lock this down yet to our subscribers.
Okay.
That is an option. We're not doing that tonight because we're too stupid. Not because we're generous, it's because we're stupid. So if you post this on Twitter, I don't really care.
It's already happened.
It's already happened. Just post it. We don't care.
So here's the thing to keep in mind. Here's the thing to keep in mind now. Most certainly.
By the way, this is also like the first part in the first episode when George Harrison quits, and I'm George Harrison.
Yeah,
I'm about to walk out of this place right now.
See you in the clubs. Why do we have your stupid screen up there?
It's cool. Don't worry.
I can't see the podcast.
Bobby McFadden.
All right, but vaccinating the world just please.
We're going to talk about it. It's fine. It's fine.
Yes.
Okay, this is good.
Can we start?
All right, I'm going to start right now.
And it's also on the screen.
I know. So I'm going to start the podcast as if we were doing a podcast.
Yes.
I'm just going to shout the thing in.
Okay.
But this is almost certainly going to be a complete disaster.
Not if we bring a certain level of professionalism to it.
By the way, if you haven't seen it, you haven't seen it. But this is. So that's how you act. Fucking idiot.
So I've been living in my truth. I've been walking up every day and saying, "What's the matter, you? Hey, got no respect."
Because of the time difference, there will not be any British people on this right now unless they're insomniacs or something. But they all know. And I played for you
on Thanksgiving.
Shut up, you face.
Shut up,
which was a big,
not so bad.
Yeah, which was a big hit of a guy from like Cornwall pretending to be Irish, read mails and all that stuff. So what are we going to talk about? What would you talk about today? There's so much to talk about in the news.
We were like
in our lives.
Wait, you asked me a question about New York. I didn't even get to answer it.
That's because he's all coming.
Do we not actually care?
You actually went on some tangent.
Well, no, it's because we were talking about the microclimates and then some other things, and then we started to actually organize mass theft.
You know what listeners love is when you recount something that just happened in the confusion.
It was that good. We should actually just do the whole thing again.
Yeah, let's talk about what just happened.
So, well, I did want to say though that being in New York, if I'm not mistaken,
going, I like to have all of the clothes. I kill my husband. What do you do? Fucking ridiculous.
Is a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
He is bad.
Your barber is where you go get your news,
He
right?
gets me these. I mean, Ray gives me an amazing fade.
Yeah.
Like every single time. It's the best fade in Manhattan and Brooklyn.
How much?
At least. I mean, well, Ray cuts down in the fide dye with the tip. Is $10. I think that's fair on a like $50 haircut.
It's a $50 haircut.
$60 out the door.
But
it's weekly maintenance, right?
Yeah,
but weekly maintenance for me.
Yeah.
I mean, to keep the fade like fresh for real is weekly maintenance.
How often do you dye it?
Bring in.
Yeah.
Just gonna put it that way.
Yeah.
No, it's me.
Camille, he didn't even have to use his AK. It was a good day.
That's right. So I don't know. I just want to be a little more fixed and permanent. And there are things about the Bay that are great. But maybe what I need to do is just be bi-coastal. I don't know. But I like New York. New York is great. New York is irreplaceable.
He's missed a lot of opportunities to say that he wants to be near us.
Yes.
That's what
that's not what I'm saying at all. I mean, you guys, clearly, I know that this is good.
And if you have seen the film Uncut Gems, which is a terrific film the Safdie brothers made.
Yeah.
In the last scene.
So good.
They're at the casino. And I won't give anything away but the film because it's terrific if you haven't seen it. There is a guy who's very tan. Who basically has veneers, very tan, big sunglasses or big glasses, and he's flying in the helicopter. That is a man called Wayne Diamond. Now, Wayne Diamond is one of the most insane people I've ever met in my life. The man, I'm gonna post this on Instagram because I was just like, Wayne, big glasses, and he's flying in the helicopter. That is a man called Wayne Diamond. Now, Wayne Diamond is one of the most insane people I've ever met in my life. The man, I'm gonna post this on Instagram because I was just like, Wayne, I got to film you talking about this. At the dinner table, he was talking about his conversation with OJ the day before he killed. Wayne's Jewish, by the way, so this is important to the story. Wayne was like,
Wait, just the day before?
Yeah,
The day before?
yes. The day before someone else killed his wife.
Yeah.
There's a lot of OJ.
Was he like, I knew he was going to cut her head off?
Oh, well, no, he was like, OJ wanted to borrow the fucking fax machine, my fax machine.
And it was big back
And I was
then.
like, maybe
they weren't small back in
maybe
1994.
he was going to
They were
fax
big.
his wife and say, I'm coming to murder you tomorrow.
Jeez.
And had you given it to him, none of this would have happened.
Oh, my
But
God.
so if I have a moment this week, I'm going to sit down with Wayne and he's going to tell me stories, which he told me stories about Studio 54, Plato's Retreat.
Oh, God.
And one thing, characters that only New York could create, and is in the Safdie brothers film. He's making another couple films right now, and he's transitioned from like the Garment King to like an actor, and it's just wild.
Is
And
he
it's
just playing himself over and over again?
100%?
Yeah.
And
I
there's
mean,
no joke. He's not. It's not a joke. Like, he's not
Yeah.
putting it on. It's who he is.
Yeah.
It's who he is in private. I know lots of people who know him. They're like, he's a lot to deal with. He's a handful.
I mean, Bo Dietl, who's in all the Scorsese movies, and it because it's the other one.
It's fine.
That's Bright Michael.
Yeah.
No, I think
just
it's this one that's
walking
hidden.
from the camera doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's fine. Look at his ass, people.
You got a picture of.
Well, it's just back where the camera
Yeah,
angle.
but he's
You need
probably
to
got the
lower it.
plumber situation going on.
Ooh,
better like that.
that's,
Okay.
that's hot. Yeah,
That's
well, it's
pretty hot.
actually being covered by this screen here.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it's fine.
You guys missed something good.
But I did want us to maybe take a look at President Biden's comments, at least the first 2 minutes or so of President
President
Biden's
Lester Holt's
comment.
Its
sort of
transmissibility and whether it's
Lester Holt is going to
resistant
introduce.
Vaccine to take care of this variant of the virus.
Constantly
I don't know if
doing
that's
this.
true.
Yeah, they're
But
constantly
they're
doing
constantly
this
Like
tweaking.
we can tweak the vaccine. Everybody chill out. But the lack of chilling, which we talked about for a very long time today on the Megyn Kelly show, there was a
We
lot
did.
of
It's been go find
topics.
An hour.
Well, there was a lot of topics we didn't get to. But yeah, that was I think we're repeating ourselves. If anyone listened to that, if you didn't, you should go listen to
That's
it.
okay.
It's
Listen
very
to
good.
this.
Yeah, but it is funny because I commented today that I hadn't been paying attention to the news because I take a step back at some point and aggregate all the crazy information and say this is what's been happening for the past 2 years, particularly all the cock-ups of the media, particularly when it comes to COVID, because I get that we didn't know a lot and we're going to make mistakes. There is no excuse for making this kind of announcement and these kind of hyperventilating headlines today. It's just not, there's no reason for it at all other than to, generate some clicks.
But Fauci made appearances on all of the Sunday shows yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? And I
There's no reason for it at all other than to, generate some clicks.
But Fauci made appearances on all of the Sunday shows yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? And I know people don't watch those nearly as religiously as they might have
No,
at some
no,
point in
no.
the past, but I pay attention
Yeah.
to what's happening there. And at bottom, the media certainly deserves a lot of culpability here.
Sure.
Because they lurch before the policymakers begin to lurch. Not that that excuses the policymakers lurching, but they booked the 15-minute segment with, I'm not putting anyone in danger because we're outside and it's fine. And he said, what are you, some kind of doctor or something like that? And I said, why would you presume I wouldn't be a doctor, sir?
Yeah.
Why do you presume that?
Yeah.
You suck.
I'm a scientist.
Yeah.
I've been working on these issues for a very long
There
time.
are many
I'm a
doctors in my
researcher,
community.
actually.
Dr. Dre.
He didn't buy it. In my rather direct intimation that this man in Tiburon, California, might actually be a racist. He didn't mind.
What
he
did
didn't care. He didn't back off. He
He
kept.
does.
Wow.
Yeah. What was it?
Yeah. Christine Como
Yeah.
revisits her infamous coronavirus bleach bath.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is an October 15th Vanity Fair story.
Don't.
I'm gonna speed read. Go ahead.
Don't
Yeah.
bathe
That
in
was
bleach.
no, it's probably a bad
That's a
idea.
Nirvana lyric.
She lied.
man.
She ain't bathing bleach.
She did.
She ain't bathing
Oh,
bleach.
she did.
She's lying.
No, she's not lying. She doesn't lie about that. I know her. She's great.
There's actually those are the only two options. You're a total moron or you're a complete liar.
Fucking liar.
Of all
Those
the
are the
things,
two options.
Of all the things to lie
That's
about.
all.
Which one do you want? Yeah.
I took a bath in bleach. Could you believe it? It's the COVID. My husband had COVID. He's leaving the house and shit. I took a bath in bleach.
I got no COVID.
She lied.
Yeah, she lied.
She lied or she's a moron.
Fucking
That's
Chris
it.
Cuomo was out on this penny farthing, this huge wheel riding around, and she was in a fucking thing of bleach.
I can't believe
What
I
a
missed
family.
that.
The Cuomos, I'm so proud of them.
You know what's funny?
Bleach.
No, it's probably a bad
That's
idea.
a Nirvana lyric.
She lied.
man.
She ain't bathed in bleach.
She did.
She ain't bathed in
Oh,
bleach.
she did.
She's lying.
No, she's not lying. She doesn't lie about that. I know her. She's great.
There's actually those are the only two options. You're a total moron or you're a complete liar.
Fucking liar.
Of all
Those are
the
the
things,
two options.
of all the things to lie
That's all.
about,
Which one do you want? Yeah.
I took a bath in bleach. Could you believe it? It's the COVID. My husband had COVID. He's leaving the house and shit. I took a bath in bleach.
I ain't got no COVID.
She lied.
Yeah, she lied.
She lied or she's a moron.
Fucking
That's
Chris
it.
Cuomo was out on this penny farthing, this huge wheel riding around, and she was in a fucking Singapore. And I am not. The Lord does not allow it, but He will allow me to fuck you, and I will fuck you, Matt Welch.
Oh my
Twitch,
god.
what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that one out.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter.
Can't cut it out. That's the point.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's going to be
Oh,
circulating as a bootleg.
That's okay. He said worse. I'm a good.
Yeah, but I usually cut it out.
I'm a good as balls. I missed something that insane. But anyways, I'm sorry.
No, so one of the things about it is like he used his journalistic sources.
Yeah.
First of all, Chris Cuomo has a show.
It's also
in
his
which he
Bleach Connect.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking Steve.
Because nobody could
Clorox.
get bleach at the time. He's got enough.
That's a good point.
His brother got the bleach for him,
Yeah.
just like he also made sure he got the treatments at the time.
Yeah.
Now that I caught.
That's true.
Then Governor Cuomo was hooking him up with the advanced therapies and treatments and the
Yeah.
best doctors, and apparently they
Fall, there's been an off-the-record conversation between the heads of various, elite Tony news organizations and people at the Harvard, Shorenstein Center for whatever the hell, talking about
not a real thing.
misinformation and like coming up with strategies about it. So first of all, just imagine that as a concept, right? Like, so we're in a moment, a populist moment where people are losing trust and faith in institutions.
Absolutely untrue.
Parts of the Ben Smith piece is like, there isn't a definition.
Yeah, there isn't a definition. No, and like Twitter fucked up on that really, really bad. I mean, but the thing about it is,
And also didn't retreat in a very elegant way.
No.
They continued to insist that the New York Post had to take some sort of ridiculous
Yes.
action in order, like delete the post and then repost it in order to unlock their account, which is of course absurd.
Yeah.
And
well,
Twitter
look,
should have
I
just-
mean, I
should have just fixed it.
Dorsey, for all the problems and all my problems with him beyond his like stupid
Beard.
fucking nose ring and
Yeah.
his Rasputin beard and all that stuff, and like shaved around the side.
Yeah,
What is he
diet.
doing? Like,
A minute ago, you liked him.
yeah, but he looks like an asshole, doesn't he?
He doesn't
Be
like
honest.
he doesn't like your look, Jack.
Yeah, he's a fucking nose ring. What is it?
Yeah.
What are you in? Like, 4 non-blondes? I mean, this is like 30 years ago. Jesus Christ.
He's a master of the universe.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh,
Come on.
God. No, but like people think this about Dorsey and like you have to criticize him. So don't think for a second that those companies are run by one person.
That's
Jack,
exactly right.
Jack Dorsey
Yeah.
can say this is bullshit and get steamrolled by a lot of other people in the company, even if he's the CEO.
Mm-hmm.
People didn't want him to be the CEO, by the way. I mean, you saw that the Twitter stock bounced like crazy the second he announced it was like 11%.
I mean, we forget
because he can't monetize it, and there's
Yeah.
been concern about
There've
it
been some
internally.
struggles.
But I mean,
It was actually an attempt to oust him earlier in the
Yes,
year.
yeah.
And
Yeah, I mean-
6 years ago, he
Direct intervention in some respect,
And so
or
as
because
soon-
of their suppression.
and
One way or another.
as soon as you get a bad election result or a surprising election result,
Yeah.
that team is going to be mobilized against what is essentially the public.
Mm-hmm.
That is the public. Social media is the public. I mean, everyone wants to make it about Jack Dorsey or whatever metaverse robot guy.
That's actually a great point, yeah.
And everything like this is the closest that we have to the
Yeah.
public. It's gross.
Yeah.
It's glorious. It's mostly
About whether or not he viewed himself as one of the most powerful men in the world, and his response was, no. I mean, the people who make Twitter powerful are the users. Like they're the ones who are making the decisions. Of course, I have some role in shaping
as fuck,
like how this stuff works, and I'm making plenty of money. Fucking bad bitches. But at the end of the
I don't know if that's
direct quote.
that's what he said.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what he.
direct
It was on
quote, yeah.
NPR, and they
Yeah.
said I don't know, that's right, my nigga. And then he dapped him up, and you could actually hear the bro slap.
Yeah. Have you ever talked to anyone in the United States of America? Because they believe a lot of dumb shit. Me too. We all believe dumb shit.
They taking bleach baths.
Bleach baths.
There's nothing you can do.
CNN wife taking a bleach bath. What the fuck country do you think you're living in? This is the bleach bath country, motherfucker.
At a minimum, she believes you will believe that she took a bleach bath.
The last person who took a bleach bath was Michael Jackson.
That is not true. He had vitiligo.
That's not true.
Is that what Sammy Sosa had too?
You know what? Oh wait, are people trying to swear and it's like doing stars or something?
We have no idea what this thing is about.
Yeah, this is the first time.
Literally,
we don't know what's going on.
If you're trying to say,
oh wait, how excited are you for The Expanse? Oh, dude, I'm so excited about the last book of The Expanse just came out.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah. We've talked about this before.
What is it?
The Expanse is the greatest science fiction. It's the greatest science fiction series like around. Yeah.
Is that
it's a great series of books. There's also a television show which was